Hello, friends and clients. It's July 15th, 2020. It's the weirdest July of my career. I have had my own practice since 2004, and this is the first July that I've ever put in extensions. But with all the COVID craziness, everything's different for everybody else. So I thought I'd give you a quick video explaining some information about extensions and some common misnomers about extensions too. So pardon me if I seem a little bit exuberant and excited. I know this is an awkward time to even be excited about anything, but I've got so many wonderful things coming up for all of you guys. I'm a little, encouraged. Next week I have the free tax workshop for the teens. I'm hoping to release course content over the summer for small business owners, kind of like a what you need to know or what you don't know and you wish you knew about tax and accounting for small business. And so there's lots of exciting things. So pardon me if I seem a little bit, too eager for these solemn times that we're living in. But extensions. So typically for an individual, we would file an extension April 15th. And I have a number of clients that just so totally object to it. And I really wonder, having talked to other preparers, and usually not CPA preparers, the people that usually perpetuate this kind of fallacy are people who don't want to work year round. They only want to work that 10 weeks from February 1st to April 15th. And they start misnomers like an extension will open you up for audit, or you don't want to file an extension because you stand out, or something like that. And that's just not true. But you guys know that I'm available year round. So no great surprise to find that I don't care if you file an extension, because secret, I think I told you guys this last year, maybe one of those videos sitting outside waiting for my kids to do something, sitting out in the car. An extension to file your taxes does not extend the time to pay. Your taxes are due December 31st. December 31st. You're supposed to have 96%, 98% of what you expect due already paid, which is why your employer has withholding. It was mandated, I think, after the Depression. People were not paying taxes ratably, and then the market tanked. Everybody was out of money, and nobody was able to pay their taxes. So law was passed saying that employers had to withhold taxes, and that individuals had to make quarterly taxes if they were, if they had a business. They had to do an estimate every quarter. So, and that's one of the topics that I'm going to cover on the course that I am going to be releasing this summer, on how to come up with these estimated taxes for the quarter. But so you're supposed to have on hand. And so if you haven't filed, or if you haven't paid right now, granted, with the COVID craziness, there's been an extension of time to pay without penalty. So if you've paid by July 15th what you owed for 2019, supposedly there won't be any penalty. Now, it's been written in a weird way, and so we're going to have to see how they implement it. But I've told you guys this before. What is intended and what ends up being written are often two different things. So what's written as law is not as important as how IRS enforces things. Kind of like I usually use the example of patents and copyrights, that they have to be defended to be defendable. So anyway, so we have extensions of times to file. It doesn't expose you to audit. It doesn't expose you to more scrutiny, but the extension is not an indefinite extension. It's still, for an individual, will only get you to October 15th. And it's only in July this year because of COVID stuff. Ordinarily, you'd have to file that extension by April 15th. And S Corps and partnerships and other organizations have different filing requirements, different times, but right now it's for the 1120 businesses, not 1120S, just an 1120 business and individuals. They have extensions. So if you are my client from last year, or if we've talked this year, you're a new client, filed an extension. Everybody who has not filed their return has an extension filed. So you are good to go. That's just something that we do every year, even if I'm not sure you're coming back, because it doesn't hurt anything at all. It doesn't hurt anything at all for me to file an extension for you. So there's that, and a brief synopsis on extensions and why you shouldn't be worried about it and shouldn't be afraid. And we technically need to get those payments in, because right now all we've extended is the time to reconcile what you reported to the IRS. So hope to see you soon. Hope you guys are all doing very well, and I'm hopeful that you stay safe, and we'll talk soon. Take care.